On Thursday, General David Ssejjusa seemed defiant to meet his boss, President Museveni, at his country home in Rachtura, after he had been invited by an AD in State House. One of his reasons was that there was no agenda for the meeting.
The man who is in charge of the state, and ordinarily there are three things. You either go to such a meeting to do one of the following: reconcile, or apologize, or agree to disagree. Now, reconciliation is not an option for me now. Apology is not an option for me now. So that leaves one option: agreeing to disagree.
In a turn of events, his home was on Friday surrounded by the military, blocking journalists and any other persons from accessing or leaving his residence. This went on until Saturday, when the Renegade General was seemingly dragged to State House by General Tumwine and held talks with President Museveni at State House Entebbe, which pointed towards reconciliation.
The actual facts to bring them to the notice of the public when all these people are here. General Ssejjusa has been in London, but at some stage, through intelligence, I came to learn that he wanted to come back.
General Sejjusa's decision to meet Museveni drew a lot of reaction from Ugandans, especially on social media, accusing him of not standing by his words always. But Godber Tumushabe, a political analyst, holds another view. He says there cannot be a problem for one to meet the president as long as there's an agenda.
Every Ugandan should be at liberty to meet with the president. I would only say that, you meet the president, there is an agenda, there are issues to discuss. I think Sejjusa, as a serving military officer, wanted to discuss his retirement, which I think is perfectly okay.
Tumushabe, however, cautions government's credibility after it has failed to exercise justice for the utterance Sejjusa made and instead pampers him.
We shall remove him. That's our goal. He must leave. And by the way, this idea of saying, yeah, but the man has just been elected. Yes, there are presidents who are impeached in the middle of their terms. Yes, the man still has some years to go. Yes, there are presidents who call for elections. They move them forward. Anything happens. So the idea that no change can take place is false. We must push in these changes. If not, we shall have to force him out.
But you see, the moment Sejjusa comes here and he's left free, and the government doesn't give us explanation about the accusations that he made, that is the very definition of impunity that he mentioned. So I think that what we are seeing, again, explains to us why our system of governance is not functioning, because now the discussion is between Sejjusa and Museveni.
If a person makes such utterances, you can only charge him under Section 178 of the Penal Code for defamation. But you cannot defame a state, because we used to have an offense called sedition. Sedition is no longer constitutional. And therefore, defamation, you cannot defame a state.
We have leaders that are formidable. They do not panic by statements. They just watch you. The army is watching him, I'm sure. They are watching him. If he breaks the code of military discipline, I'm sure they will swing into action.
Sejjusa still insists that he wants to retire from the army to lead a private life. He has since been joined by some political opposition leaders like Dr. Abed Bwanik of PDP and Emmanuel Tumusiime of FIEL. Ahead of the 2016 general elections, one wonders what the future holds for the opposition with such uncertain behavior.
The opposition is going to be more an alliance of pro-democracy seeking forces in political parties, whether those parties are in the opposition or the ruling party, pro-democracy activists in the church, in the mosque, in civil society, and other citizens' formation.
There are a lot of unanswered questions surrounding General Sejjusa's return and no action taken against him. At the moment, Ugandans can only wait to see General Sejjusa's next move after he retires from the army. Shamin Batalwo, WBS News.